Welcome back to the CEO Life today. So guys, today we're talking about a fragrance from the house of 24. This is 24 Elixir. Look at this, 24 gold Elixir. This stuff is good. I've heard a lot of bad stuff about this in the fragrance community, but I gotta disagree with everybody on this. This is incredible. And I think a lot of that came from when this was first released. This was a couple years ago. And honey and kind of really boozy scents weren't that popular, I'd say. You do have a couple fragrances that come to mind, like say Bentley Intense, or even some like by Kilian's like Back to Black that were out around that time. But I do think this is very polarizing, especially for a few years ago. And now that you have like Zara Rich Woman Addictive, Bentley Intense, as I said, really great boozy fragrance. I'm kind of blanking here, but there's a couple other boozy fragrances. But this one, what does this remind me of? So when you first spray this, you get hit with a massive hit of honey and coconut. It's very strong and it has this really nice kind of boozy wine kind of side to it. Now, what does this remind me of? I think you guys will probably agree if you've smelled this. This smells like 1821 man-made sweet tobacco. They're very similar fragrances. One thing that I've kind of noticed is with 1821, people love that fragrance. It's renowned. It's hard to find because of it. This one, on the other hand, people go, oh, that's kind of crappy. I don't like that fragrance. And I think because of when the timing of this being released compared to 1821, I think that's the biggest difference, is you have that year or two gap in between. And I think that's what makes this fragrance, nowadays anyways, a very nice fragrance and very acceptable. I love it. It's just super sweet. A huge, huge, huge hit of honey on this one, guys. But well worth it. This stuff lasts 12, 13 hours easy. This is incredibly long lasting. This is like Black Oud from Montal territory. It's incredible. So yeah, to me guys, this smells very, very similar to 1821 Man-Made. It's has a little bit of a difference. Only difference is this one's a bit sweeter, I find, and it has less of that kind of red wine type of note that I get. I found with 1821 it has a very heavy red wine kind of booziness to it. I wasn't a big fan of that, but I do think this works perfectly. I think this is great, and in terms of the box too, this is well worth owning. This is like, love this stuff. This looks really good. So there you go, guys. This is 24 Elixir Gold. Go check it out by Scent Story.